voices in your head. With every twist and every turn, pulling every single thread. I may have 1,000 names, but in the end they're all the same. I play whatever role you need to guide your way. Welcome to the Matrix, where I am your god. It may be a simulation, but I ain't no fraud. I play your friend and your foe, design your joy and your woe. And if the red dress caught your eye, I'm doing something right. Welcome to my world. Let's see who comes out to play tonight.
Welcome back, everyone, to Wyrdgard! We are For the Win, your favorite Wednesday D&D actual play. I'm your Dungeon Master, Nick. We lied to you last time. Sorry, I lied to you last time and said, we'll be right back next week, and then we took 2 weeks off. But, you know, that's how life goes when you're an adult playing the game of make-believe with your friends across state lines in different time zones with all the stuff that's going on in the world and personal lives. And so when we can carve out the time, we're happy to be here. I know I am. I'm your Dungeon Master, Nick. It's been too long, but you know what? Fingers crossed for smooth sailing, hopefully, for the foreseeable future. Maybe next week. I don't know. We'll find out. Tune in. You'll never believe what number 7 on the list has to say. Anyways, players, you are going to introduce yourself today, this evening. I've got all 4 of them ready to join us. Considering the following, you got 2 options. And I give you 2 because I realize if I gave you just the first, it's not going to really work for everybody because not everybody's an actor, movie person. So your option number 1 is, who would play your character in a movie adaptation? Or 2, if your character were themselves an actor in the modern world, what would be their dream role? And we're going to start this off with Scott.
Hi, I'm Scott. I play Quinn, the Taoran wizard. Well, the obvious answer for what actor would play Quinn is Woody Harrelson. Got to be Woody Harrelson. For multiple reasons. His name is Woody. And he's obviously very into hemp and natural things. So, Woody Harrelson. On the movie side, I'll answer both. His dream role would be the lead in Catch Me If You Can.
That makes a lot of sense. Now, are we de-aging Woody Harrelson at all, or are we just going method with the face, body paint, prosthetics?
Yeah, I think we go with you got to wear all this shit. He's got to wear a tree, a whole foam outfit. This is a low budget film.
Most of the movie, he's just in a boulder costume.
This is a good point.
Or
it's mostly voice work.
There we go. Love it. Thanks, Scott. Good answers. Let's pop it over next to Matilda.
I would like to add for Quinn lead role or dream role, the Now You See Me.
Oh yeah. Yep.
That's what I thought of.
Woody Harrelson. There you go.
Exactly.
Okay. Hi, I'm Matilda. I play Catriona. I think that actresses who would play her, the first thing I thought of was Michelle Rodriguez, who was Helga from the D&D movie. Voice-wise, my hopes and dreams of being really bad at accents, the goal was Kate Blanchett.
Oh, yes.
But I think as far as who would play Cat, Helga would be my go-to.
I immediately thought who's the actress who played Brienne of Tarth?
Yeah, that
She's
I don't know her
tall
name.
And statuesque and yeah.
Oh God.
Gwendolyn something.
Gwendolyn Christie.
Yeah.
It would have been too easy, Scott. I like the Michelle Rodriguez with the voice of Kate Blanchett.
A little more edge to it. Yeah.
Very nicely done. I also would love to hear Michelle Rodriguez do a British accent.
Right? That'd be fun.
That would be fun.
If you somehow ever see this video, there you go.
Your people get in touch with our people, which is us.
Us, not the burger place in California. Same name.
Thank you, Matilda, very much. We're going to pop over to Snash.
Hi, I'm Snash. I play, Harlow. If Harlow had anyone cast as her in a movie, I think it would be Sophie Thatcher.
Ooh, good choice.
Watching
She's all the rage.
people.
No, Sophie Thatcher. She's from Yellow Jackets, right?
She's I don't know. She's in Companion. I haven't watched it.
Yeah. The lead in Companion. Mm-hmm. She's also one of the leads in Yellow Jackets. She was in that Heretic movie. She's in all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good choice. And since does Harlow have a dream role that she would want to play?
I don't even fucking know. Maybe like Shutter Island, Leonardo DiCaprio's part.
I thought you were gonna say as the island.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I think that's an underrated movie. I like it. And finally, we have Ruby.
Hi, I'm Ruby. I play Nosh, a Fox Namasi chef. And I was debating back and forth, really. Funnily enough, I think Seth Green would make a really great Nosh, actually. But then it was funny because I was thinking about who would Nosh want to play? And I don't know, it might be weird to say, but Gordon Ramsay. Like all of his cooking shows. Like Hell's Kitchen with Gordon Ramsay, but Nosh be Gordon Ramsay in that situation was what I was thinking here. I'm not sure if he has the heart in it to him to like yell, maybe, but he probably could. He could probably be that cold.
Over food, yes.
Over food, yeah. Nosh would definitely be that intense. So, but yeah.
Well, now we got to put you on the spot. What's your best Gordon Ramsay impression?
No, I cannot do a Gordon Ramsay impression. I will not even try. Don't know. No.
I feel like Nick's got one in the chamber.
I think Nick might. He's asking.
I just when I think of Gordon Ramsay, I always think of the SNL skit where he is who is it that he's talking to? But he puts the bread on the side of her head, and he's like, "What are you?"
That's not a skit. That happened.
In Kitchen Nightmares.
And that did actually happen. He says a moron sandwich.
No, an idiot sandwich.
Idiot sandwich.
Yeah,
an idiot sandwich.
Oh, so then they just recreated it for the skit. But yes, okay.
That was a real thing.
I didn't realize that was based on a real
TV.
Yeah, it was really me.
It was.
It is interesting watching him outside of like the scenarios when he's very much expected to be the domineering asshole, and like he seems like he's an okay guy.
With the kids cooking show, completely different person.
Yeah, or even just like on
the
podcasts.
British version of Kitchen Nightmares, he's way chiller.
Or like in his like normal cooking show where like I remember he had one where he was cooking with his family at home and the kids his actual kids are teasing him. You can tell he's a great dad. He's just
God, there's an episode of that with his mom on, and his mom just gives him so much
he
shit.
makes a better version
like,
of the dish than
yes,
he did.
man. It's cute.
This is great. Which totally would be Nosh's mom. She would make the better dish, 100%. I have no doubt.
Oh, for sure. She's got time and experience and generational recipes on her side. So let's recap because it's been a moment. Last session was a slog, a slugfest with Mama and Big Papa and a whole slew of cultists of Ash in Mama's demiplane or whatever this space was that you had opened by placing her or by saying the magic words that she shared with Nosh, tattooed or carved into his body. You faced off, ultimately were successful thanks to some clutch rolls and correct interpretations of rules that I have been misinterpreting. Thank you, Matilda. And were victorious and were able to escape from this without Harlow's soul or souls being extracted from her body, which darned if they weren't trying to do it. But you managed to make off with a small pouch that Mama had on her person before her. You escaped through her hut, and the realm sort of collapsed behind you, and with Relton Zombie still inside. And Mama is no more, except for that little bit of her that Harlow has taken into her veil. Huzzah. So you are fresh out of that. You're in this clearing in the woods outside of that encampment where you first buried and then dug up the box. What are y'all doing?
I would like to take a nap, please.
I would like to take a rest. Yes.
I'd take a nap right here.
And take a nap right here. Yep.
Harlow. What the fuck was that shit?
What was what shit?
Those people that were like yoinking at your light.
That's a horrendous way to phrase that, but
How would you?
the question stands.
There's a first time for everything. I guess I got my light yoinked.
I didn't teach him that word. I swear it was not. That was not. the word.
Well, Nosh,
And we've made it 30
Nosh,
seconds
have
before.
you
that's because I
been
read, Nosh. I have a robust lexicon.
Have you been yoinking around Raw?
No,
Nosh.
I don't know where. I mean, the
Can
question
we
does still
refocus?
stand. Cat's very
Can we
right.
go back
but-
to the question? Because I would like an answer to that too.
Yeah, why was things being snapped out of your
Are you okay? And Cat like pats her down. Like you're all here, right?
You're asking the wrong person because I don't know what the fuck was happening either. So,
But are you okay? Cat's right. Are you okay? Like you're
Harlow, you feel drained in a way that you've never felt. You feel just as if you were literally being pulled apart at the seams.
I feel like someone's like reached inside and played around with my insides and not in a good way.
That's a very vivid description.
I had to add that because I saw you guys smiling as soon as I said that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm glad we can't be serious. Did they take anything? Is that a thing that could happen? Did happen? Did it not? I don't know.
I don't think so. I don't know if I would know if they did, honestly.
Did you get an inclination that they were searching for something from you?
Oh yeah.
'Cause, I mean, it happened multiple times. So I'm worried. Was there something they were actually really looking for to happen that just didn't happen?
I wouldn't know what they were looking for.
That's fair.
Question for you, Nick, because it has been a minute. The cultists that were like pulling apart Harlow, were they visually reminiscent of anybody?
Mm-hmm.
Only from Harlow's perspective, and
Okay.
it was that initial acolyte that had immolated
Okay.
in the graveyard. Yeah.
Okay.
We should talk about it some other time. Maybe we take a nap right now.
You know what? I'm okay with that.
I think
Let's
I'm
try
going to
that.
use my chalks and cast Galder's Tower. Give us a place to rest.
Yeah, Quinn, how are you feeling over there, my rock friend?
I'm
And not
actually
just
feeling
layers
pretty
of
fresh.
pen.
I mean, I'm not casting a lot of spells, but I'm feeling pretty
Uh-huh.
fresh.
Quinn is fresh and spry because he's a bushy guy.
You know, if we do this again, Quinn, could we get you some sort of like scrolls or something where you could heal people from a distance? Since you're really good at like avoiding
Yeah.
fights and
think
staying out of harm's
I'm happy
way.
to help when I can. So, Nick, it looks like I don't have permission to drop down the tower.
And also, mechanically, you are limited to spell scrolls of classes that you have. So, Quinn, like a healing word or cure wounds spell scroll would be nothing, unless he takes a level of something that can use them.
I've
Wizards
determined
don't
to
have
stay
any
single
authority.
class with Quinn.
Okay, so he's casting the Goldest Tower. You're casting it at... Oh, it's saying you have no...
I'm going to be
level.
2 levels, so a kitchen on the first floor, bunk room on the second floor.
Kitchen and bunker.
Bunk room.
Bunkers. Oh, bunk room. I was like, that's not an option. And you.
All right.
Oh.
Suspicious.
Oh.
And as Quinn, as this is the first time you've, I believe, cast this spell, describe to us the process here. You've said about using your chalks here to cast this
Right.
as a ritual.
Yeah, so after about 10 minutes, sort of forming out of the space in front of us is a 2-story tower made of stone. Looks as though it had been there all along. Has a single door, but windows, some arrow slits on the second floor, and crenellations across the top. So, and it's quite inviting. Anybody is welcome to come on in. There is a door down in the bottom right corner, by the way, which will allow you to get up to the second floor. And on the second floor, there is some bunk beds and some chairs and a fireplace. And effectively, it's a nice, safe place for us to rest. It doesn't have the magical protections of Lehman's tiny hut, but it does give us an opportunity. It's a kitchen for Nosh to use. It's a table for us to sit down and plan around, and some nice, cozy beds.
Yeah, you're not roughing it under a but just a luminescent dome like you are in the tiny hut. So you got the comforts of modernity.
Sweet. Can we just take our long rest automatically?
Yeah, you guys are welcome to take the rest. You guys, if you go ahead and describe to me if there's anything you're doing in terms of like, like with the doorway, or are you leaving it open? Because you said anybody's welcome, Quinn.
Yeah, so we're going to just close. There is a lock on the door, so it's a mechanical lock, so there's no magical protection.
Catriona would prefer to go sleep outside, honestly.
Yeah, you're welcome to actually sleep up on the roof if you'd like. So you can go.
Oh, okay.
Be a
down in
gargoyle.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
So if you
fine.
click the little door button there twice, that'll bring you to the second floor and then all the way up to the top.
Oh, there's a nest up here.
There you
Perfect.
go.
Yeah, Trina, that's what you've been missing, is a nest.
It's perfect.
And Nosh, this is a fully stocked kitchen. So
All right, I'll probably be down here for a little bit cooking some stuff up. I had some ideas after the fight for some next recipes, and then I'll probably just pass out with Raw next to the fire, honestly.
yeah, there's like a nice cozy rug in front of a fire upstairs too, if you wanted to do that.
We'll see how far my legs will carry me, honestly.
So I'm going to use the table to take a look at what we pulled off of Mama. So go through the pouch and identify the disc that we had pulled.
Certainly. As you sit about attempting to identify the disc, you feel that it rejects your casting of identify. But as you study it, there are some things that do become apparent to you. And I will drop this on the... can I put it inside the draw or inside the tower? That I don't know.
Should be able to.
Well, I tried, but I don't know what level of it ended up on.
Oh,
I see a stranger token, but I feel like Quinn's butt is over.
oh
it
yeah, I
right
might
now.
be on top of it. I am.
There it
Put
is.
it off there. So, Quinn, as you study this, as you're trying to identify it, you feel that your divination magic is just failing, and kind of through extrapolation, you sense that it could be that it's maybe your spell is insufficiently powerful, or that this thing just is outside of the scope of divination. It's about 3 inches in diameter. Upon closer inspection, it is obsidian, but like a sort of a pale obsidian, not like the jet black, and almost like metal polished slick. The one face of it is totally smooth, without flaw, but the other side has 5 marks that are arranged in a quincunx, which is what a fun word. That's like on a die, the 5 dots with 1 in the center, and so you see that those 5 etchings have a little bit of text around them that you certainly do not know this text, just as you didn't know the words on Nosh's chest, but somehow still knew them. You didn't know the language, I suppose, but you knew the words. And so the markings, in the top position, it is in the mark of a smoking candle, and the name that is inscribed around it is Velra. The leftmost of the marks in the quincunx is a triangle of bones for the mark, and the name is Kareth. You see in the center is a threaded needle with the name Sibilant. To the right is a lotus flower with the name Jairis. And at the bottom is a 6-pointed snowflake with the name Agneta.
Any of these names seem familiar?
Roll a history check.
Okay. I'm going to just take the token for now into my inventory, but we can figure out where it goes from there.
Can you
Fair
pop
enough.
that list into chat for us?
Can you pop that list into chat?
Yeah, please.
Scotty? With a 20, you have spent enough time lying about Southreach, in terms of your spell book that was allegedly by this great wizard Ezekiel that you sold, who had faced off against the Thundering Lord himself, that you know enough about Southreach to know of some of the myths and legends, and you've heard the name Agneta, but referred to as Agneta the Crone, in relation to Southreach. Beyond that, you obviously are familiar with this lotus flower, but the name Jairis is new to you.
Trying to find the good way to paste it in here. Because there's a table in there, right?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm giving you work here.
It's all right. So it's not the best, but there you go.
Ooh. For that. Beyond that, the other item you are able to identify. It is a black lotus. It is the size of your palm, but it doesn't seem like it is like a plant that would be susceptible to withering or decay. Like, it feels very much alive in your hand. It's flawless. Or maybe if you're unwilling to touch it, then at least from a distance. It's very soft, but also just frost cold, even as you bring the back of your hand to it. And you, through your identification of this, you know that you can use this item to once and immediately cast the wish spell. But regardless of the wish made, unintended consequences will follow.
All right.
So you got yourself a monkey's paw.
Yeah, exactly.
And I can just pop that into Quinn's inventory, and you can distribute that if you feel distribution is necessary.
All right. So with the disc, do I
Yes.
get any sense that there requires some sort of bonding to use it? Does it feel like there's a pull? Like, basically the question I'm asking out of character is attunement, or no, not attunement?
You don't know whether there even is a use to it.
Okay.
You don't know if there's magic that is associated with it. In fact, I imagine Quinn would have probably tried to do some detect magic on it, in realizing that the identify failed, and so too would the detect magic spell. And so it is an enigma that is, at the moment at least, unreachable for Quinn.
And this is just a disc by itself. It's not on a chain or anything. It's
Correct.
just okay.
It is a disc about, like I said, about 3 inches in diameter.
And a full studying of it, smelling it, holding it up to my eye. Nothing actually reveals anything new about it.
Correct.
Okay.
I got the a flash there, Scott. This might be I don't know, outside of your wheelhouse, but of SpongeBob, where he's like, I've got to date the marble, I've got to wash the marble, I've got to lick the marble, I've got to be the marble.
Nice.
With Scott.
I understand that. I understand that. You're not alone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we all
yeah,
understand that. Yeah.
Scott, you know SpongeBob? Early
I
seasons?
mean, I know of SpongeBob, but I was never really a big SpongeBob watcher. So,
That's fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
Before
Items.
I'm sorry, and that was it, right? Just those 2 items?
Yes, that was what she had in that little pouch.
Before Quinn takes a rest, I think he's going to check out his Chronology spell book.
Ooh, okay.
Do a roll on that.
Yes, sir.
So I need to do, and this
That'll
will
be an Arcana check.
conjunction with a long rest, right?
So Quinn, with this, you see that there are additional spells here, and you even know the like you've worked out the nomenclature for a few of them, but you also know that they are beyond your current spell casting capacity. And that if there's anything else to be learned from the book in this at this time, it has eluded you.
All right, very good.
Looking up at my cat because she's looking up at me, or looking down at me.
As she should.
Nice. That's very Mosswing. Right?
Oh yeah, she's so fucking cute.
That was brilliant.
I mean, she's this far away from the camera right now.
Nice. Okay,
all
Quinn's
right, what
gonna
about the
take
rest of
his
you?
rest?
Before going to sleep, Catriona is going to spend some time with Ewing's stone, just like hoping it would say something.
I was hoping you were going to. Catriona, can you describe to me, like, what do you do with the Whisper Stone?
She'd give it like a good inspection, turn it this way and that, see if there's any marking and indications, and then I think she would start talking to it.
And
like she was talking to Ewing.
Has Catriona ever encountered Whisper Stones in her past?
Probably yes. I imagine the army would have used them.
Okay.
Commanders maybe, or like she would know of them. She might not have like created one herself, like put a message in one herself, but she would know what they are.
Okay. Then what do you say to the Whisper Stone? Or you can say specifically or generally.
I think that she would she'd be talking to it like she was talking to Ewing, and she'd be talking to him. She'd start just their typical status report, and then giving him a rundown of the fight, and kind of like post-football game style, like, oh, this could have gone better, this worked out really well, but like, we won it, we beat her in the end, but then we still haven't figured out why you were down there, and we still haven't figured out what happened, and I don't know that I trust the Demarchy anymore. If there was some sort of instruction in here, Ewing, now would be the time. But there's probably not. This is probably just a dumb rock.
Can you roll a wisdom check with advantage? Looking for a 12 here.
Well,
Okay.
is
Cleared
it
it. I didn't see the
I'm not
numbers
seeing the
come through,
rolls
but
at all.
I saw an 18 on one of the dice come across my screen. I didn't see it pop up in the chat, but you
None of them
in a way
have
beat
been
it.
for me right now, so
And we can fiddle with that at break to see what's up.
Not
But
very
you are talking to it, and there is this moment of frustration and desperation that is kind of inevitably leaking out of you, but also this optimism in that it doesn't seem to matter what you and your companions have faced. That there have been scrapes, there's been close calls, but by the power of your convictions and your faith in each other, you have pulled through. And it's that sort of camaraderie that you have perhaps lacked for a long time, being away from your unit. And it's not immediate, but as you have nearly given up hope, you feel the whisper stone begin to grumble in stone tongue in your hand. But the voice is not Ewing's. It is a voice unknown to you. And it says in a lilt and with verbiage that is familiar yet strange, the following. What say soth began the wear of discord? The foe was nae without but within. Why for doth our Ronan us condemn? He may wear in his visage, but untruth spin ye grav deep. And you hear it repeat this in this whispered tone that is not Ewing's, again and again and again, until finally it stops. And I'm putting that in chat for you because I know it was something else.
The accent was great.
It was totally on point. I'm very impressed.
Can you roll for me a history check?
Sure.
Okay. That was an 11 on the screen. Your history is a -1, so a 10. This sounds fucking old.
Fair.
Like, you feel like you just read some, like, from our perspective, some Chaucer or something.
Beowulf. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But
I think
you've heard enough times that you have the words down pat.
I think she would sit there and repeat it for a bit so she knew she could memorize it. Like, so she memorized it and could tell it to the others.
Marvelous. And Catriona, when the Whisper Stone goes quiet, which it inevitably does, as all Whisper Stones do, suddenly you sense two things happen simultaneously. First, the cloak that you wear, your mantle, momentarily becomes exceptionally heavy, feeling as if it is like going to topple you over before again lightening. And the cloak begins to billow of its own accord, and gray light starts to spill out of it into the space in front of you. It swirls and crisscrosses in lines and blocky shapes that imprint ethereal outlines of a towering structure onto your field of vision. If there were anybody else here beside you, you're not sure if they would be seeing what you're seeing, but it is clear as day, this ethereal structural outline. The color is pale. The sound, because there is sound that accompanies it, is muted. It's like speech through cloth, and the air around you feels heavy. And then from the light, you see springs figures, dozens and dozens of them, and structures. A ghost of a moment, this memory captured in this dying light, a tableau of a tremendous hall interior spread before you, around you, you within it. It's immense and vaulted, carved from pale stone. Tall pillars rise like petrified trunks. Their surface is worked into spirals and leaf motifs. Light in the same, blue-gray hue spilling from hanging growths along the ceiling. Slow, pulsing orbs swollen like fruit. Despite this lack of color, though, the thinness of it all, you know this place, Catriona. This is the Hall of Welcome in the Citadel in Deadstone. A place that's just a few weeks ago you were in, but it feels like a lifetime ago at this point. From your vantage, or the vantage that is provided you, you stand high in a gallery, gazing down, and you see a banquet laid out across below. And when I say below, you are looking through the earth almost at this light. And you see stretched long tables of plain stone inlaid with this, veins of silver light, platters arranged with ritual care, crystal vessels, piled fruits, steaming dishes, liquid lights decanted into shallow bowls. Not for people like you, of course, but for the others. The Zealoids. Not soldiers, civilians, families, diplomats. Some are small, smooth-limbed, bright-eyed, looking hardly different than the flood-touched that you've come to know. Some are broad-faced and faceted. Some bear the softened edges of age. They speak to one another. Some of them are hardly substantial, gesturing, laughing, lifting cups. The sound doesn't reach you, but the shape of it is unmistakable. They are all at ease, guests in a place of wonder. And at the far edges of the hall, among the pillars, including yourself, shapes stand that do not belong to the celebration, shapes that merely watch, shapes of stone. Tall and still, their bodies worked in the old formal style. Smooth planes, deep-set cores, heavy lines meant to evoke endurance and gravity and importance. They stand in small clusters, hands folded, heads inclined. To an unknowing eye, they might be guards, but you know the truth. They guard but one thing. Not one at the tables looks towards them. A Zealoid child runs between the benches, chasing motes of light shed by the hanging orbs. An elder reaches to steady a bowl before it tips. Two figures lean close, foreheads nearly touching. The hall glows. A silent knife clinks on a raised glass. A kind-faced woman stands and smiles. She seems softer than one should be, somewhere between liquid and solid. She speaks, but there are no words, no sounds in this ghostly projection. But after a short while, other cups raise in the hands of Zealoids and Ephegians alike. But then something shifts. There is no alarm, no signal. There is simply movement. Stone foot to stone floor. The motion is so small, it almost escapes notice. But then another moves, and the change ripples outward, subtle as frost forming on a glass. The postures straighten, the hands unfold, the heads lift, and the Ephegians, as one that stand guard, turn. The toasters drop their glasses and their smiles. The first strike is not dramatic. An Ephegian's arm simply passes through the toaster like a slow, deliberate tide. There's no arc, no flourish, just the intrusion of impossible force into a body that was not prepared to resist it. The Zealoid collapses. Others turn confused. Some rise, some freeze, and the Ephegians advance. And what follows has no rhythm of battle. There's no clash, no exchange, no glory. It is a series of precise, methodical motions. Stone limbs moving through soft forms. Bodies shattering, tables overturning, light spilling from broken vessels across the pale floor. You see a Zealoid reach for someone and miss as the space where they were becomes only falling fragments. You see a platter explode against a pillar, scattering luminous fruit that gutters and dims as it rolls. You see an Ephegian lift a Zealoid bodily from the ground and hurl them through a table as if clearing debris. There are no weapons that need to be drawn. There's no formation, no defense. Some of the Zealoids try to flee. and they slip past your periphery here into spilled light, or they simply fall and are overtaken. Some of them raise their hands, some clutch each other, some simply stand as if the idea of violence has not yet fully arrived in them. And the Ephegians don't hurry. They move rotely, mechanically. This hall, as you know, was built for communion, but it is filled with shapes on the floor. The hanging lights continue their slow pulse, but one by one they too peter out. And the silver goes to gray, to black. The Ephegians stand among the wreckage, the stone splattered, arms lowered, and again they are motionless. From above, from somewhere you can't quite see, you see faint zeal light continuing to drip along the veins in the ceiling, running down the pillars, pooling across the ruined floor. It only outlines what's left. No movement. Nothing. The whisper stone trembles again once more in your hand, and the hall thins, the air releases, the light all fades, the color returns, and sound rushes back to you outside of the tower. And you are alone, and perhaps more than you have ever been.
Is this an historical event that Catriona would have known about?
If it's a historical event, it's not one Catriona would know. You know the stories of the Discord War and what begot it. It was the Zealoids that struck the sleeping Ephegians. Ultimately, that ended the fight. But it was always the Zealoids first.
Did I recognize any of the Ephegians?
So the details wouldn't have been clear enough
Okay.
for you to make out specific faces.
No, that can't be right. No. What? Okay, no. She just kind of is baffled by this.
Yeah.
No, we didn't start it. No, that's. She gets it in her head that maybe this is happening now, and not a history. She's trying to just wild goose chasing reasoning to explain it.
Katrina, can you roll another? Actually, can you roll a perception check?
Sure.
That was an 8 on the die roll plus
I
8,
had
16. Catriona, you sense something that is not entirely unlike when you were under the water, that kind of pulse, that sort of thrum, almost musical in its nature, but it's different, but it seems to be in directional in its nature, and you feel a pull toward Stonebridge. Stonebridge, the city, since you are outside of it.
I could ask them. Maybe they would know. Maybe I can get a hold of the demo, make sure nothing is happening right now. Yes. Okay. I'll get in contact and make sure everyone is safe. That's what I'll do. Okay. And she builds a plan of action in her head. She's going to try and get to Stonebridge to get contact with the Demarchy.
Okay.
and she would fall asleep just staring at this whisper stone.
Understandably so. Harlow, Nosh, Quinn. Well, Quinn's already asleep.
Quinn's snoozing.
Anything that the two of you would have done prior to passing out?
I mean, other than like probably re-prep my recipes so I don't have to worry about them in the morning.
Certainly. You got the things that are going to take time prepped,
Yeah.
ready to go.
Oh, and then I did want to do the Evervile, but I'll probably end up having to do that in the morning because it is after a long rest. So,
Okay.
but yeah, otherwise, I think I'm good. I don't think there was anything I want to focus on, just resting.
And Nosh, for the first time in a while, you sleep so soundly without interruption, nobody pulling you into pools of infinite water through doorways or into blood mires taunting you. And when you wake, you feel so rested.
Yay. I love that. Finally. Good night's sleep.
And the smell of just delicious cooking wafting through the couple of layers of this tower. What about Harlow?
I'm going straight the fuck to sleep. I've had a long day. I've had a traumatic day, and I'm not ready to address it yet. So I'm gonna avoid it by going to sleep.
And Harlow, I just want you to roll a wisdom check for me, please.
Yeah. At advantage, right?
No, I mean, if anything, at disadvantage, but given your state.
There's something new in my inventory.
Harlow, oh, is there? Did I already pop that in there? Harlow, you know through the properties of your ring that you should have a very restful sleep, and that your mind is shielded, baby.
Mm-hmm.
But you also know that you took into your being,
I'm still shielded.
into your essence, yes, the soul of Mama, and as such, you feel this sort of chittering at the base of your neck and along your spine, as if there is something within you that is just clawing to get out. But eventually you are able to drift to sleep, and the peace or the sleep is peaceful and restful, and you wake up with no sights or sounds of Mama, and ready to rejoin your companions. However, because you have Mama within you, you have a benefit that is conferred upon you. Just like when you absorbed Papa Roach into your veil, Mama is a particularly powerful soul, and as such, you have the soul of Annis within you. And your veil has a couple of new features, which we'll reveal when they become relevant. So, your rest concluded. The four of you are free to do as you see fit.
Cat would absolutely be like obnoxious wake-up call for everyone in the morning. Like bright and early, like, all right, rise and shine, time to get a move on.
Triona, that
Come
feeling
on, guys.
of that pull has not gone away and has only intensified.
She's doing her best to just return, pretend normalcy, and for her with a group that is, you wake up with the sun, back at barracks. She's
Yep.
like, yep, come on, guys, rise and shine, Quinn, come on, Harlow.
All right. Nosh, can you make us some breakfast?
It's already made. What are you talking about? It's on the table.
Nosh, what'd you cook?
Been awake for hours. Not really hours. Been awake for like an hour or two. No, it's just a hearty breakfast. It's gonna be a large pan of scrambled eggs with cheese. It's gonna be a full fresh round, probably 2 loaves of fresh sourdough bread, because I always have good sourdough starter in my recipe kit ready to go. I'm going to have also some sausages, and Raw is probably going to be nibbling on one by the fire or within the fire, where some porridge is sitting nice and warm. I can make oatmeal if people don't like porridge. I personally prefer porridge, but just saying. Oh, and there's fresh squeezed orange juice as well.
With a big yawn. Porridge is great.
There you go.
Rubbing
I'm
his
going to hand
eyes.
off the bowl.
Do you have anything that's less sloppy? Well, I guess porridge would work for me pretty well. I guess.
I can make you
like
your holes?
out of everything. Would that be considered less sloppy?
Tracheotomy hole.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
I can make you a breakfast sandwich. It goes down real easily, though you don't have much teeth to chew with, according to
What
Rob.
if the bread was flat and you could roll it up?
I can do that too.
Side of it. That sounds really good.
Kat is feeding her sausages to roll in the fire, like one at a time.
I need to see. Yeah,
No,
hold on.
you don't have
Kat,
to
can
eat.
you move slightly so I can see Harlow? I'm going to inspire all of you over breakfast.
Harlow has to come downstairs.
Sorry. I gotta find the right door.
That's fair. These doors can be a bit confusing.
How'd you guys sleep? I slept really good.
I slept like a log.
Mm.
What do you call it when you sleep poorly, Quinn?
I don't have a joke for that.
He'll be back to you. He'll
I'll
be
think of
back.
one.
Let me know.
Oh, there it is.
Put that on pause.
I got it.
Where's Mosswing?
Where's Mosswing? Oh, she was
Boss-
out.
Sorry, Boss Swing has actually been on watch.
Circling.
Yeah, just circling the area, ready to wake me if there was any danger imminent in the area.
And Moss would not have done so. Nosh, as you are kind of finishing passing out dinner here, you feel a little prickle at the back of your neck, and you hear static in your ears for a split second, and you hear a familiar voice. Hey, I'm at the Frontier Dispatch on the west side. I forgot how many words I get with this fucking magic. Anyway, you alive, Nosh?
Alive and well, brother. I'll see you in a bit. Will you be over at the Western Frontier Dispatch? We'll see you there. And Nosh contemplates for a second. A few hours, if you hang out there.
And there's no response from him, but you know that your message has been delivered.
I'll let the others know. Dion reached out. He's over at the dispatch. I was probably planning to swing by and check on him when you guys are ready to head back over to the town.
Yeah, whenever you would like.
As long as that was the plan. I don't want to misinterpret if you guys didn't want to head back to Stonebridge. I thought that would just be a good idea to kind of tie up any loose ends.
Seems as good a
So-
plan as any.
I think we have to try to figure out now what we're going to do about the Grovewardens. I mean, if we just leave Stonebridge, we're leaving them to their fate. And the Grovewardens are just going to recreate the bridge suppression.
We also have to figure out, because remember what we were asked the other day? Oh, what are we gonna call ourselves?
Wait, do we really actually have to come up with
Right.
a name? I wasn't really thinking we would have to be named. I feel like that puts the label on.
I've been thinking, right?
Uh-huh.
Right. We really want to wake people up, right?
Uh-huh.
So what if we call ourselves the Seekers of Arousal?
No.
That's a
No,
fantastic name.
No, hold on.
Uh,
I don't like that name. That
yeah,
has so many bad connotations.
Because we want to rouse them from their slumber.
Exactly.
No.
That's the only possible meaning.
I think
And
you're
I
gonna get a lot of
have no
misinterpretations
issues
of
with this name,
I
Harlow.
vehemently eject this.
Mm.
Why? Where did you get that word?
I'm not too keen on that one.
What if we're the hard-on chasers? Because
Oh, well,
we're
that one I'm
chasing
okay with. Yeah.
hard things.
Raw,
Even
good little
better.
buddy. I'm dropping the porch to get you to be quiet in a second. No,
I love
we're
it.
not doing
This is
that one
only
either.
getting better. Oh Lord.
Make it worse.
What should we call ourselves, Nosh?
I have not had any moment to think about it. I didn't even think it was relevant, but now it seems it is. So give me a second.
While they're bickering, can I kind of quietly to Quinn? Quinn, you've been around for a while, right?
50 odd years. Yeah. Not nearly as long as you.
Are you okay? Are you guys
aware of any genocides?
Well, no, are your people like? Do you keep records? Do you keep history? Do you talk like pass down law, sort of through generations? Is that a thing?
We do. Not in the same sense as other races might. I mean, we do keep volumes in libraries and tomes of recorded history, but a lot of our history is passed down verbally, and some of it is almost through sense and regrowth. So there's a bit of innate knowledge that's actually passed between Teorin.
But you were taught history, like
Yes. So I went to a school. I went to a regular school and then a magic school.
In your Teorin school, did you learn about the Discord War?
Nick, is that something he would have learned about?
Probably to the a cursory level, but you would know the official reports of things, at least from both sides of the war. You certainly wouldn't know more than Catriona.
Well, aside that, I was thinking he would maybe know more because I think Catriona only knows one side of it.
Oh, I guess that's true. So you would. I guess let's roll a history check here, Quinn.
How well
Your
did you pay
studies.
attention in history class?
Quinn was a good student, so history.
Yeah, like to know the world around you, you have to know its origins, and so you know the Ephigean account of the War of Discord, and you know the Zealoid account, and the Zealoid account is largely nebulous in that it is very much comes from a position of like victimhood, but the details are not like clearly elaborated. There is the idea that this was initiated by prejudice from the Ephigeans as to the unnaturalness of zealoids, which is in holding with what the Ephigeans state as well, that their views of the zealoids. But I guess beyond that, Quinn would know that from the zealoids' perspective, they don't call it the Discord War. They call it I guess they wouldn't call it the zealot. They would call it just the massacre.
Most of what I know is its impact to the Teorins, which was largely, at the fringes of our natural territories. So we don't really have a lot of information about the politics that led to the war.
Would Quinn, in that, would he have used the phrase "the massacre" as a response just now, and on any way just now?
Quinn?
I think he would have. I think he would have relayed what he knew of the conflict. So, and that there was, differing opinions on how it started and how it was perceived by each group.
Is that what people call it?
Quinn,
Oh, sorry,
you
that was Nick rolling.
Quinn, and I guess
Sorry, that was an accident. My bad.
you would know that outside of First Fall and outside of Effigians and Zealoids, a lot of people just refer to it as like the Southern conflict or the First Fall conflict. In that it's like that's that shit that they were dealing with.
Yeah, it really never entered our groves, so it's it was interesting news at the time, but we weren't directly engaged.
Right.
Grovewardens had a field day though, supplying Zeal Oak.
I'm sure they did. Thank you. Okay. She just sort of very abruptly turns her attention back to their arguing over hard-ons.
Just get it, because Catriona's like hard as stone, and Nosh he's got a lot of teeth, and those are hard. And Quinn is made of bark, and that's hard. And Harlow has got that armor, and that's hard. And what's harder than a fire? And so yeah,
Ice.
he's just vamping.
I think he's on to something, guys.
No. Can I pick him up and be like, no.
Got him by the flaming scruff.
Okay, the flaming
So
shepherd,
we want to
no.
thematically go with
No.
like awakening people, something like that. Are we the caffeine crew?
Oh gosh.
What's caffeine?
The smelling salts.
Smelling salts?
What are smelling
Um,
salts?
No, we're just the red flags, guys.
Well, that's
sulfur. I don't know.
yes, that's true. But I thought we needed a name.
I literally have nothing. My creative juices are not flowing right now. I inspired you. That's literally all I have this morning. I'm still running on low energy.
I'm scrolling up.
Looking back through the chat.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what we
Didn't have a
read.
number.
Maybe now's a good time to take a break.
Now's a great time
Yes.
to take a break.
All right.
All right, we'll be back.
We'll be back soon. All right, everybody, welcome back from break. What a way to come back laughing. So, you have rested, and remind me, Scott, how long does Galder's Tower last?
24 hours.
24 hours. I took it off the map, but I guess it's still there.
It's in the woods somewhere, right?
Yeah. Shielded by tree cover.
It's always going to well, for the next 12 hours or whatever, it's going to commemorate the spot where we fought Mama.
Yeah. So what's the plan?
I mean, Quinn, you want to go back to Stonebridge, right?
Yeah, I would suggest we go back to Stonebridge. I can't, in good conscience, leave this place in the state that it's in, with the Grovewardens looking to continue their oppression. I think we've got them on the run now. We've broken their leverage over the city. Now it's time, I think, to rally the rest of the citizenry against them. And I think there was mention, Nick can help me out here, there was some mention of Corinne.
Yes.
Who's someone that I know, who's part of a group of Teorin called the Scorchbark Renegades that are diametrically opposed to the Grovewardens. If there's a presence of them here, we've got ready allies.
How do we go about finding them?
I think we're going to have to ask around and start to infiltrate some of the citizenship and see if we can figure out where they're actually camped out.
And Quinn, you know that there's at least some of them here because of that hijacked message that you saw on the side of a building with the flames, with the scorch bark sort of messaging. So you know that they're here. Yeah, like you said, it's just a matter of finding them. Harlow, can you roll a perception check? In fact, I guess anybody roll a perception check if you want.
Oh, we forgot to do that over the break of futzing with the dice.
Oh, we sure did, because we had to, pee and get drinks and stuff.
What did we forget to do?
You just have to read me what the dice rolls.
Oh, no, we didn't forget that. Yeah, Nosh got a 13. Harlow got a 13.
Oh,
We're twins, Harlow. Just rolling together.
Oh, Catriona killed it with a 24. Catriona, you see as your party is processing toward Stonebridge out of the corner of your eye, just I think on edge here and attuned to everything around you, trying to see in 180 degrees. There is a bird flying toward the party, and as you make note of it, you see that it hovers 50 feet above and starts spiraling down, and it seems like it's spiraling toward Harlow.
Hey, Harlow, come here real quick.
Huh?
The
What?
spiral
Do you,
moves with her.
I know you don't know a ton of your history, but do you have any particular affinity for birds?
I don't think I have an affinity for any animals, honestly.
Moss
Okay.
looks offended.
Okay. Moss, do you see that?
Yes, of
Moss
course.
presumably can see the bird, right?
Eyes to see, just like thee.
Okay.
Would we like Moss to take it down?
No.
As you look up,
What type of bird?
you see that this owl is laden with.
Oh, it's an owl?
yeah.
Oh, then it's chill.
She's going to be
Has to be
admitted to be a wizard.
I asked if you had any sort of connection with birds, and you just said no. And as soon as we mentioned it's an owl, now you have a connection with a bird? Is this Grays? Is that... Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
I think it could be. And as it circles down, reaches you, Harlow, and kind of alights on a branch nearby, and you see it sticks out its leg, presenting to you. Yeah, and you see that attached to that is a small scroll and a small pouch. And what do you open first?
The scroll. I always open the card first.
Do you very quickly scanning it, this is from Gray. It's a decently long bit of correspondence, but as you read, I guess are you reading it aloud, or are you reading it or keeping it to yourself?
I'm keeping it to myself.
Okay. I'll read it for the benefit of the stream, but you guys can pretend to not know or stop listening.
Catriona's looking over her shoulder, but it's doing no good.
Wait,
It's up to no good.
Oh, well, yeah, it doesn't matter.
I can't read.
Catriona recognizes the fourth word on the page. It's addressed to Little Vale, and it reads, "As the sun sets, death rises, and with it, peace. I would not wish any, least of all you, to mourn me, for mine has been a life of much and many. There is no mortal sensation that has eluded me, no state of being I have not known. I have lived and lived richly. You asked, what becomes of us when we die? And I still do not know. But I hope the answer is nothing. After a life as long and full as mine, I can think of nothing greater than a comparably robust rest. I do not believe in any god or creator, but I believe in the great symphony of the universe. There is undeniable cosmic poetry in the circumstances of our meeting. You in your infancy and I in late senescence. I wish only that our time together were more. It has been one of the great pleasures of my long life to know you, to see the world through your eyes, to be reminded of what it is to be at the cusp of everything. I do not know who you were before, but I know that our kind are not born of happiness, contentment, and love. Ours were souls of pain, torment, and fear, born from the storm and drawn from the well in the hope that we might redeem them. I hope you can. You carry the weight of many and the hopes of more. You are strong, though, and you have friends to shoulder it when you cannot. I have little in the way of worldly possessions, but this I leave you. You have questions that demand answers. Alone, this elder moss is little, just as we all once were, but united with its comrades, equally rare and curious and beautiful, it has the power to create something new. It's a power I never wielded, but one that you may one day come to need. I ask only that should you choose to exercise it, you do so with absolute conviction. Good luck, Harlow. May your veil stretch far and wide. May your life be rich and full. Gray.
I'm crying, but no one can tell. Oh, I'll open the pouch.
And inside the pouch you see is what must be elder moss. It is this tidy little tuft of sage green sphagnum, as far as you can tell. It doesn't look like it's anything particularly special, but Gray spoke of it as if it were. Can you roll for me a history check with advantage, or a nature check with advantage?
Neither matter. Yeah.
All right, that's a 9. As you reach in and your fingers brush against it, you are flooded with this sense of recognition, of importance, of ritual, of binding, of redemption, and you know what this is. You know what it's for. You know it because you know it, because there's no option not to.
I will tuck both items away, the note and the moss.
Yeah.
Let me just say, Gray's dead.
How?
He left me a note. Seems like he was done.
Is Quinn hearing this as well?
Yeah, I'm saying it out loud.
Arlo, do you know, is there a custom of your kind when someone passes?
Gray was the first one of my kind that I met alive, and we never had that discussion. I only got to see him twice before he died.
Would you like?
And oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Would you like to make a custom?
I don't feel right doing that. I don't know. I don't know if that's my place.
In the Teoran culture, if a Teoran outside of his grove passes and we cannot recover their body, we plant a sapling in memorial. If there's anything you'd like to do, like I can provide you with seed. I don't know if that's an honorific.
Quinn,
Makes
he
sense.
died. That's not.
The cat in the background's killing me for your
Such
Whose
a
cat is that?
scary moment.
Oh, goodness.
It's that time of night. She's chasing her demons. All right, guys.
Aren't we all?
Does it every night. She'll just start crying for no reason.
That's so cute.
I don't know. We could go back to his veil, but I don't think anything's there. What's the owl doing?
Oh, the owl. So this does not look like the owl that you saw before that was like Snow White with like obsidian eyes. This just looks like a regular owl. It looks cranky.
Oh.
And as soon as you relieved it of its burden, it took off.
Okay. He was a working owl.
Working girl owl.
Kind of sexy, but a little older.
Jeez, Quinn. Are animals normally sexy to you?
Yes. Are they not to you?
Not usually. All right. Ooh, I don't know. I think maybe I'll just think about it for a little bit. I never have dealt with something like this before. Yikes. I don't know. This is not cool. I mean, I understand, but... Cat, do effigians get tired of being alive?
Yes. There have always been those that woke long before the rest of us, and by the time we came around, they had seen and lived their fill.
And then they just decide not to anymore?
Some of them leave. Not sure where they go.
Like, physically? Like they travel?
Like they walk away. Some of them crumble. A lot of us didn't really make it that far. Some of them, it seems like they've just gone back to sleep.
I don't blame him from what I've seen in the past couple of weeks.
In the 2 weeks you've been alive. I'm sorry that you didn't get more time with him.
Me too. I had a lot of questions. Oh,
I'll help you find someone else to ask them.
yeah. Okay.
Do you want to go back to where he was?
You know what? Not right now.
Okay.
Harlow's just gonna cap this along with everything else. Just
It's not the helmets, guys.
Push
It's,
it down,
it's
push it
multiple corks to keep her. It's not so much a crock pot as an Instapot.
yeah.
Vector is eventually gonna make that pot pop. I feel like it's just go, and we're gonna have soup everywhere.
Let's play that game.
I'd rather not. Can we have a conversation and not have that game happen?
I'm not ready to have that conversation. Okay, let's go do what we're supposed to be doing.
Over time, we need to have this conversation like little by little. Just let some steam off.
Okay.
Yeah. Because we care. We don't need you. Not fun. Not good.
I'm chill.
Don't believe you, but I will believe you for now.
Hey, my friends!
No!
What? The cat is dragged out of the bed in this morning. I forget your
Hello,
names because it's been
Mud.
so long, but you guys ready to party?
Yes, we have so much money.
You see this pot-bellied chameleon, Mud, swaggers into view. Seemingly waking from
Walking belly first.
Oh, absolutely. He is just all belly. Says, can I tell you guys a crazy story?
I would
Last
love
night,
to hear one.
I had 7 parties back to back to back to back to back to back to back. To back? To back. And that already is recipe for good times. But then we start drinking, and then we start dancing, and then I cannot tell where does mud begin and where does friend end. And needless to say, I think I might be a father. What did you guys do last night?
We had a quiet night in.
Those Teorans can frickin' throw down, my guy.
Was the friend you were dancing with a Teoran?
Oh, friends, plural. There were lots of them, yes, but yes.
Is that
They got
Did
the
you get
best gray route.
Did you get anybody's name?
Like, we were like in the place beyond names, you know? It's like, what is words when there's flesh?
I don't know all that many fleshy Teorans, but fair enough.
Sorry, I speak with you know, my perspective. It's a bark.
Do you have any pocket parties left?
Oh, my friend, I always have packet parties.
Don't we still have our own?
You sure do.
I don't know. Are they in my?
We didn't use them. We just
They're not in your inventory because I forgot to make an item.
we
Pocket
just
party.
have drugs.
Could we get some more?
Oh my god, how much you want?
Oh my god.
How much is one party? And is there a discount for multiple?
Yes and yes.
Okay.
For you, well, it's important you bring Mud along, yeah? It's like if you're going to party, Mud wants to party.
What if we want to party in the future?
Uh,
'Cause we have-
festejar en el futuro, nah, no me importa eso.
I love mud so much.
we have important things to do now, and I don't know if it's really the time.
Okay, you know what? Because I'm in such a good mood from last night, and because you celebrate me being Papa, I'll give you party for free.
Like Big Pop.
We
Big-
all just like
you call me Big
visibly
Papa?
flinch
We all
a
just-
little bit at that.
A party for free.
A party for 5, 6. He's counting all of you.
What is going
get
on
6
right now?
I hold out my
No.
hands.
No,
Oh, this your friend, not statue no more.
Oh, no,
on,
this
wait a
is
second.
mud.
No,
you
yep.
mean it's a what?
Mud flashes out his long chameleon tongue and extends it to you as if it's a hand to shake Nosh.
No, that,
Mud is our friend. He's
No.
so nice.
We met him while you were not.
I was
like-
what? Go on, Cat. Say it.
When you
I
were
was-
petrified.
Yeah, that's.
Your tits up, my dude.
Right.
It's not the
You all
expression.
got into drugs while I was a stone.
No, well, I mean.
Everybody got
yes,
stoned.
Yep, I was.
We-
Yep, I was gonna try.
It
and
was
not
on
make
the
that
way. It was on the way. We only stopped for 5 minutes.
It was quite like we were adjacent
When?
to the solution.
Yeah, Nosh?
Did you even save me anything?
I didn't even get any, just
You
to be
didn't
fair.
get any?
Nope.
This is crime.
This is perfect opportunity to fix that. We could all.
We
He's
don't really
offering- he's-
need to be partying like that right now, truthfully.
Don't you think we've earned it?
Maybe
We're just
it
talking
would-
about-
Earned this,
No,
but
maybe
it's not
no,
the
we're just
opportune
talking
time.
about.
Maybe
we're
it
just
will
talking about
help
needing to be
us
on our team.
going into this. Maybe it'll
No,
help
it's
us.
gonna make me take a longer nap, and I don't need that right now.
You
when
were
I
just
need to
talking
check
about
What
on
time of the
how-
day is it, Nick?
We need to blow off.
It's like 9 in the morning.
Yeah, it's not an
Does
opportune time to be doing.
Why don't
this
we
right
save
now.
it for tonight?
Does
No,
the
that's-
party
we're
go
not
up
saying
or
do
does
it
the party
immediately.
take you down?
I mean, it depends on how many parties, my friend, and what you mix with it. But typically, it kind of brings you down. It's a mellow time. But if you do just the right amount, and then it's like everything is funny, and everything is delicious, and everything is the best thing.
Well, see, and that's the other thing. If we're gonna do this, I need to prepare in advance and cook a bunch of really good crap for us to eat
Okay,
while we're doing
look,
this.
Why?
What if
why
we
don't we
do it
save
and
it for
wait for it to
tonight?
kick in?
Snacks are very
Let's save it for
important.
tonight. We got stuff we need to get done today.
And you remember when we did this multiple times, we always made sure I made a bunch of snacks beforehand. Every time. We're gonna do this, but we're gonna do it right. Not whatever you this no.
Quinn Mud holds out his hand to you to like shake your hand, dap you up.
All right. I shake his hand.
And as you feel his hand leave, something remains. You look down at your palm and you see that there's a little pouch.
Excellent. I give it a quick sniff and then tuck it away.
How many?
Great, all right.
How many
Thank you, my dude.
additional parties may we get on top of the free ones?
How many parties you want?
How
But
many
we've also
do
got to
you
get one
have?
for Dion.
I
And
mean, I got a fuckload.
that's that one.
Can
and
I
then we
have
can
20
get that
parties?
one.
You want 30?
I would say 30 would actually probably be better.
A
Harlow.
deal on 30? No, this is all for me. I'm sorry, guys.
Harlow, no, you have to share.
You buy your own parties. How much would 30 parties be?
Okay, because like it is time for celebration. Also, I don't know if you heard, but like the Grovewardens are fucking kaput.
It was us. That was us. We did that.
No, you did not.
We sure
You're
did.
telling my best friend
Yeah.
named. He's pointing at you expectantly, Quinn.
Quinn.
Quinn defeated the Grovewardens, and they did so cool for you guys. I give you parties for free as long as Mud can maybe come to the party.
It'll be
I'll take
happening
him.
on the opposite side, yeah, west
We
side.
should-
west side. What did Dion say again?
We should
Look,
bring
you-
him with us.
You give Mud an address. You give him a time. He will be there, and he will bring the party.
I love Mud so much. Okay,
It's cool. I bring like 20 to 40 close friends.
Yeah, why don't we meet up later tonight and party at the Grovewarden compound?
you know what? That sounds like a great idea, actually.
Mhm.
Okay,
Let's
Do
let's
that.
throw a rave at the Grovewarden compound.
Let's do
that sounds sick. That sounds exactly what we need.
And you know what, Mud? It is a real party. We want to celebrate with everyone, so just tell all your friends to bring their friends.
Sí, mejor que amigos, más amigos.
Mhm.
Perfect.
Whatever you said.
Hey, it's good.
We'll see you tonight.
And he sways off belly first.
I didn't get a party.
Oh, he gave us
Over
the...
his head.
All right, I'm going in right away.
Oh, God.
You're going in right now?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it like a pixie stick because I don't even know what it is.
So, all right. Interesting, Harlow. I wasn't expecting this for right now, but let's fucking get into it.
There goes our night. Yeah.
There goes Harlow being coherent enough to.
So Harlow is just slurping it like a pixie stick or snorting it like a pixie stick? Because
She doesn't know how to do drugs. She thinks it's something you eat.
Harlow, the sensation, the flavor, the smell, the texture, all of it is instantly familiar. It is like slipping into an old coat, and does it wrap you in comfort, and a haze just washes across your vision, and for 5 minutes that feels like an hour, Harlow, as you're walking, it is fantastic. But then things take a little bit of a turn. And suddenly there's a prickle at your feet that kind of rises up, and you feel this throb at your left knee. And suddenly, where the fuck is Quinn? And Nosh and Catriona.
No, Catriona would have her hand on Harlow's shoulder this whole
And
time.
when did the sky become black? Wait, this isn't your sky, Harlow. And these trees, these aren't your trees. They belong to other people. And these people, they're not your people. For better or for worse. And wherever you are, Harlow, you're not in Stonebridge. You feel light pressing in from every direction around you as neon blooms of bioluminescence pop up in your field of vision. Fungi climbing the walls that weren't there a second ago, but here they are now. Slow pulsing fruits hanging from chains. Zeal glass embedded in the stone that throbs like open hearts. Where was the stone before? But here it is now. Color spills over everything. Sound seems to have weight here. There's laughter from a dozen throats, faces you don't recognize. There's chimes that are in the distance, a low thrumming of music that at the same time invites you to sway, but you feel like your movements are just wrong. But it all vibrates through the floor and into your, not feet, your roots. That's right. You're not in Stonebridge. This is Radiance, baby. And Radiance never stops speaking. You stand in the narrow mouth of a side alley den where the light goes syrupy and the air smells of crushed spores, sweet smoke, and something mineral and bitter and tangy. Curtains of glowing moss and beads sway as bodies pass through them. Inside, figures slump against one another on cushions grown from living, pulsing moss. Some of them nod to the music, some of them just stare, some of them laugh. It feels like they're laughing at you. They must be laughing at you. You tell yourself that you don't know how you got here, that you just stumbled here by accident, that you stopped off while you were lost, but you know that's a lie. Your grove was never like this, and at the same time, kind of exactly like this. It didn't shout, but it did sing, and it glowed, but it didn't burn the way that the lights of Radiance do. Here, everything wants something from you. Your eyes, your breath, your attention. Every pulse of light feels like a hand on your chest. But there, back home, everyone wants something from you. Every glance is a punch to the jaw, and you are just so fucking tired. Not tired of walking, but of answering. A shape shifts near the back of the den. Someone you don't know, a woman who is voluptuous and radiant, lights pooling and spilling out of her eyes like mist. She's someone you don't know, someone you shouldn't trust, but already you do. She's a professional, a craftswoman, a doctor. Her skin glimmers faintly, dusted with luminous powder, and she says nothing, only opens her palm. You see a twisted gray root. Doesn't look like much. A small, knotted sliver, ashen and dry, like a piece of old bone. Doesn't glow, doesn't hum, but in radiance, that alone makes it strange. You hesitate just a moment. The thrum of the city rolls around you. The music, the breath, hot and sticky, the motion of everything blurred together. 1,000 lives brushing past your senses all at once. And here in the dim, radiance is just too full. You hear yourself call out in a voice that is not your own. What is it? Rough and small, dragged up from the depths of you almost against your will. And the answer comes without language, just a slight tilt of the head, an almost smile, a gesture that says, less. And you take it. The root is lighter than you expect. Dust clings to the lines of your fingers, your blossoms. It smells faintly sweet, faintly like rain, or maybe stone, or maybe rain on stone, faintly like nothing at all. You bring it to your mouth, and for a heartbeat, it's bitter, dry, and unpleasant, but then it softens, and the taste spreads slowly. Silky warmth spreading across your tongue, down your throat, into your chest. The sound of the den doesn't stop, but it moves away, as if the room has been gently wrapped in some blanket, as if the world has just taken a step back. The colors blur at their edges, the lights no longer stab you, the pressure behind your eyes loosens. Your breath deepens. You realize distantly that something finally has gone quiet inside you. It's not dead. It's just no longer insistent. That ache you didn't know you were carrying, or that you know too well, eases like a hand finally unclenching, and you exhale. And for the first time in longer than you can remember, the world feels like it fits at a size you can finally hold. Someone laughs nearby, but the sound is thin and far away, a problem for later for someone else, but not you. The city is still there, but it's not all around you anymore. It's not within you anymore. It is other. You sink down onto the living moss. It molds to your shape, cradling bark and limb and root. The light drifts lazily overhead. Your thoughts move slower, softer. Each one just folding neatly into the next instead of colliding and bashing and crashing like usual. Days pass without shape, or it feels like they do. You learn the places where the ground cups around your body, where roots form natural hollows, where nothing sharp intrudes. A gray growth seems to creep over your calves, along your back, nesting into the seams of your skin. You feel it, sometimes faintly, dully, like a warm breeze, but little more. Even sensation begins to feel just kind of unnecessary. There's no dramatic moments when you leave yourself behind. There's just the gradual understanding that the world is very loud and you have found a way to make it quiet. You do not think about your grove. You don't think about returning. You think only this, with a quiet, blooming certainty. This is easier. The gray root has long dissolved on your tongue, and you realize suddenly that you're not alone. How long has he been here? Gray tendrils of smoke curl around his orange fur. Through the haze of your haze, it looks almost as if he is on fire. The fox whimpers. What do you do?
Reach out to him.
You want to. You command your limbs to move, but they're leaden. Impossible. So far removed from you that you just as soon convince the mountains to move. He whimpers again. Tossing. Turning. He's small. Smaller than he ought to be. And suddenly in this moment, you feel a thread appear where there was nothing before, an essence that begins to reverberate just ever so slightly, somewhere within you, or perhaps it's beyond you, you don't know. But it's suddenly hold taut. It's thin, but you can reach for it. You've done so in the past. You could feel it between your fingers if you could just manage to pull. It might break, it might hold. You don't know. Only one way to find out.
Pull on it.
And suddenly the fox sits up, seated. You see flames engulfing him. Sensation washes over you. You feel yourself unable to move, but it comes in rapid waves, hazy images that flood your mind, half-baked smells, washed-out colors, muffled sounds, fire, pain, flames, yellow flash, eyes widen, claw at metal, claw at wires, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 2, orange flash, 1, 2, 1, shit, 1, 3, 3, panic, 1, 3, 2, nosh, stone, mask on, green, 1, 3, 2. Metal clasp, suit up, plan, trapped, depart, buy, find a way. No gold? No gold. Papers? Preferably alive, dead or alive. Retrieve, must retrieve, cross the bridge. Wood. Pull splinter with teeth. Dion wins. Stop, ow! Spring, duck, too slow. Big arc, one left, Sata down, hold head, howl with pain, elbow to temple, cry, too soft, mama's boy, nosh first. Snow, 3, shadows cast, run fast, teeth chatter, feet soaked, supper time, tumble, tackle, shoulder lowered, throw again, throw, run fast, splat, wide arc, pack tight, cold hands, white blanket, 4 faces, snowflakes on outstretched tongues, flesh, milk, warmth, fur, wriggle, wail, air, light, mother's cry, darkness, thumb, 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 thumb. Silence. And when it ends, this cacophony and cascade of images and sounds and sensations you see on the ground before you, flickering in and out of being, slumped on the ground. A faint yellow glow rises from his chest. You know this fox. You don't know how. Eon. You hear a whisper. Not what think he not what think and Harlow, the room spins, your dizziness topples you, but Catriona is there to steady you. And suddenly, your feet are feet again. The sky is no longer dark but bright, but the pulsing, the pounding, the sensation of it all it's all just a bit too much again.
This is not a party.
Hey, you're okay, Harlow.
And Catriona, it's been 4 minutes.
Yep. It's like, we've taken 2 steps.
This is not a party. I don't know if I like it.
It's okay. It's okay. You're safe. You're here. Did you have fun?
Yeah, I'm hanging out with Nosh's brother right now.
Which one?
The dead one that I have in me.
Okay, yep, that I was hoping that wasn't the answer, but okay.
Mm.
We're gonna work on phrasing.
Dear God, Matilda.
Oh. How long do the parties last?
Would we know?
I don't know if Catriona's imbibed, but Quinn, you'd probably know a couple hours.
This is okay. I'm just like crying.
Arlo,
Can't
all right.
Okay.
Don't do drugs,
Looking for-
kids. Stay in
do
school.
drugs.
Harlow, can you walk? Are you gonna be
I start walking. I don't bend my knees.
does she start walking?
Yeah, and as you're walking, you forget that behind as a concept exists. There is only in front of you.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Okay. All right, good.
It's extra loud.
Do you want to just not walk? Would you prefer to not walk?
Are
Harlow?
we going to fly?
No.
I can make it such that you don't need to walk.
I was just gonna pick her up.
Yeah, that works too.
Like a baby.
It's just gonna okay, come here.
Wait, how are you holding me?
And when the fuck did Quinn get here?
Like a bowling ball.
I thought-
You just stick your hands in the back of my armor and just carry me like this.
I mean, my first thought was like
Like a
fireman
puppet.
carry.
Like ass up in the air. I don't know if I like this. I feel like
I
if
could just carry you
sick.
like I could here, okay, here. And I'll
I don't
carry
like
you
my
like-
head being upside down. I'm sorry.
No, that's perfectly valid. That's fine. Is this okay? And I'm gonna carry you like a
It feels like
Person.
I'm on a boat.
is this better or worse than the walking? Because it's certainly less painful to watch.
I like boats.
Harlow, has Catriona always had that accent?
What accent? Why
Exactly.
why are you talking so weird?
What are you talking about?
Your voice. It
This
sounds
is always what I sound like.
here. I can like understand you really good.
Hey, is Harlow okay?
Fuck, it's Gion.
Harlow, are you all right?
She's gonna be fine. Nosh, don't worry. This is just gonna keep going, I think.
This is a little freaked
You
out. for some reason.
exploded.
I did what?
She thinks you're your brother.
You are soup.
Oh no! Wait, she thinks
We're
I'm
both soup.
no. Oh,
Yeah.
Did she? How much of that did she take?
I'm pretty sure like half of one.
We're gonna be like that for a while then. Okay. Are you good with carrying her for
Yep.
Yep.
Soup
Okay.
shouldn't talk.
I don't even
Harlow,
think if feeding her anything else would help in the situation, truthfully. I think she's just kind of stuck.
I don't want soup.
Harlow, is there
You're not gonna be
else
soup.
there?
You're gonna be fine.
Your soup.
No, we're fine.
All I have is your paw in my pocket.
I forgot about that. Well, you can bring him back one day with that, right?
But you're already dead.
Yeah, but you said.
She thinks you're.
Oh yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna keep walking. All right.
That's probably okay. Harlow, is there anyone else there, or is it just you and Keon?
You're here.
Oh, Yes.
Don't forget about me.
That's not what she needed to see, probably.
Rod is covered in face.
It's
God,
in
can
my
you-
mouth.
Yes.
It's counting my teeth.
This is the only chance.
Wait, Rod, it's
I'm
probably not a
gonna
good time
get
to. Okay, he's in
my
her mouth. Never mind.
teeth. Yep, well, I'm just gonna let that happen, I guess.
Just start banging my head back and forth.
Nope, that's a weird sound. I am made of stone, and you're wearing a lot of armor.
I don't know if I like parties.
Just-
At this point, you all would see you can see Stonebridge in the distance, the west side. There's been several, like along the main road. You can see that there are travelers heading toward the city. As the west side is more alive than you've ever seen it. Not that you've seen it over the course of that many days, just a couple. But there is an energy here that is palpable. It is in contrast to Harlow's, which is of confusion and fear and panic. And it seems to be one of excitement and optimism and jubilation.
As we enter this area of the city, does anybody seem to recognize us?
Let me roll.
As we're walking up to the city, just very quietly, Catriona's just sort of gonna quietly hum that song that we had learned. Like very low, so like just Harlow can just sort of feel the vibration.
When you do that, Catriona, that pull that has been growing stronger and stronger intensifies.
Do I get a more specific direction for it, or is it still just generalized?
I mean, you're still
Stonebridge?
on like the edge of the city, so it seems to be pulling you in.
The center?
Yeah.
Okay.
For some reason,
Harlow
Quinn thinks
reacts
it'd be a
to-
good idea to cast some illusions of bright lights and house music right around Harlow's head.
Does he do that?
Yeah.
Harlow, you're back in radiance, baby.
I start shooting off spells.
Oh god damn it.
Spirit guardians flying about. Quinn, roll a death save. Quinn, you would notice as I think all of you would notice, but Quinn in particular, being Teorin and more attuned to these things, you're not seeing Grovewardens, and the rest of you that would manifest is you're not seeing Wyrdgard. Among the folks that you're encountering here, there's scores of Namasi and Teora and a smattering of Effigians, the occasional flood touched and so forth. But the Teora that you see, Quinn, seem to be like yourself, unaffiliated.
As we're going into the crowded area more, Catriona's on alert for like anyone who looks like they would are either looking for trouble or like spotters getting ready for some sort of attack or anything like that.
Roll a perception check.
Okay.
That was a 13 plus 8, 21, because you're perceptive as fuck. You do see as you approach kind of peripherally the center of the city, uptown. You, I guess I can activate the map here so you guys have that for reference. So 6 on your map there. You do see that there is a crowd gathered, and standing on a very much makeshift, quickly assembled platform is a Teoran woman, and next to her is a projection of Quinn's face. And you hear her belting out. She is a beautiful Teoran woman. She is certainly older than Quinn based on her foliage. And she is saying, again, we know that this man was involved in some capacity. If anybody has information on his whereabouts, his name is Quinn. He might be going by an alias. He may have disguised himself as a boulder or a bush or something inanimate. Please come forward. Let me know. We need to speak with him.
Is the tenor of her like crowd? Is it like witch hunt or is it like missing child?
Missing child.
Okay.
Would I recognize this woman?
Yeah, as like Catriona, maybe gives you a
No,
little
Quinn, you're
nudge.
famous.
You recognize this is Corinne. You haven't seen her in some time, as she is always on the move, and your relationship with her has been one of, passing moments. But yeah, you see her on this soapbox, on this pulpit, talking to the crowd.
So Quinn's going to cast an illusion above his head of a giant red arrow pointing straight down onto himself.
Do you want me
And-
to get her attention?
Yeah.
He's over here!
100 eyes or heads turn in your direction, and you see she throws up both hands and she just says, "Quinn!"
I return, Corinne!
Aw,
And then start to
your
make
name's
my way
mine.
through the crowd.
And she drags you once you get close up to this space. She says, "Let's hear it, everybody, for the hero of Stonebridge, Quinn!" And suddenly there is this uproar. Single-handedly, this man, this legend, is responsible for the toppling of those sick, twisted fucks, the Grovewardens. He's the reason that the Green Guard has turned tail and fled the city for greener pastures. So let's give it up for Quinn, everybody.
So I
And-
quickly kind of grab Corinne and whisper in her ear, "It wasn't just me.
No, there's a very
it was
sarcastic
all of us.
round of
It was
applause
all of us.
coming from.
Dude, that dude sounds cool.
And amid this uproar and clapping from this assembled crowd, she pulls up. Oh, wait, what is that? Who?
So
No,
it
no,
wasn't just me.
no.
It was. We
Nope.
call ourselves the Remnants. It was.
It
that-
wasn't just
that
him.
statue- It was that statue
Dude,
lady there,
no.
the one that's carrying the one that looks like she's dead, and then the fox and that flame thing, and then Moss. I mean, Moss
It was
is
the remnants. And suddenly people are bellowing this out. The remnants. And you all are kind of bombarded in this moment. Harlow, this is
I did
fucking
not want
overwhelming.
This to happen. Yep. Okay.
Everything is closing in. There are so many
I'm just
faces
gonna
and
leave
hands.
the crowd with Harlow. I'm just gonna walk away from the crowd.
And after a few minutes here of just more of this sort of showy celebration and continued rounds of applause and brouhaha, Corinne does pull you off to the side, Quinn. And she says, "It's been some time. You have been busy. First of all, what the hell are you doing here? And secondly, what the hell happened?"
It's a longer story than I have time to tell, other than why we're here and what happened. You, of course, know that Relton had control of the city, and we found ourselves in a situation where we could remedy that. And so we did. And Relton is no more, and we restored the bridge. We provided the cure to those suffering the Shalebind. But this is but a spark that needs to grow, and we need to finish the job. We need to actually take over the compound and drive the rest of the Grovewardens out.
Oh, my guy. They're gone. The compound is abandoned.
Excellent. The next, we've got to reestablish the city governance in a way that doesn't just allow a vacuum for someone else to come in and replicate what the Grovewardens had done here.
Agreed. When Via contacted me, I sent out some feelers. I've got a representative here from the Bloom Tenders and the Guardians. That's 3 of 4, but fuck the Grovewardens. So
fuck the Grovewardens, indeed.
Quinn, I'd like to call a council, and I'd like you to be a part of that. You can bring your friends, the fucking remnants. But I think you're right. It's time to figure some shit out.
Let's do it. I would suggest we do it in the council hall itself so that the city understands that new leadership is forming, that this isn't a ragtag rebellion. This is the new order.
And are we putting the counselors to the fucking blade or what?
Maybe not all of them, but we do need to understand who was complicit, who was working directly with Relton. And
you got anybody that you trust?
Help me with the name. Mercy, and Mercy's
Resolve.
Thank you.
In the Namasi group too.
Yeah, we can put a list together of those that assisted in helping us to topple Relton, and we also know who was in opposition and who certainly empowered Relton to take the role that he did here.
Okay. Well, you're the man of the hour. You guys are the heroes of Stonebridge. And I think what you've said makes sense. All right, people, you heard the man, or maybe you didn't, but I'm going to repeat what he said. And Corinne calls out to the assembly here, and the word begins to spread of this summit at the council hall, which is on the east side. What do you guys do?
As Quinn was talking, and I got Harlow sort of out of the crowd, Catriona would like to just more sort of fervently start humming this melody and see if there's a stronger pull.
So the intensity of it doesn't change with the intensity of your humming, but as you move about, you can almost like hot or colder. You can feel the nexus of this, and it seems to be coming from the remnants of the bridge.
Yeah. Okay. That checks out.
So the bridge is back, right?
So the bridge has like the stone remnants on both ends, and then this magical connective tissue between them. But yes, it is still very much open and active.
Got it. So I would suggest we make our way across the bridge and actually ensure let's take up some residency in the short term at the Grovewardens compound. I'd also like to see if there's anything we can do for the one we know that still needs our help, Precious.
My ring.
And the statue, right? Clearly they're connected in some way. But that still is in Relton's quarters.
Her dead body.
Maybe. I don't know. We didn't get a sense that had ever been awakened.
It's an empty pot. You got to put soup in it.
Why am I having a conversation with Harlow right now?
I mean, look, I'm just going to let her talk and see what happens. She's not wrong. You have to that would make sense. You have to put soup in to wake up that
Nosh,
soul.
you feel a prickle at the back of your head. Static fills your ears. What the fuck, man? Where are you at? It says you're gonna come figure some stuff out with me. Fuck, shit, fuck. That's how he gets cut off.
I love Nosh's fucked up brothers so much.
He had to get his money's worth for the message.
Oh, it's great. It's great. Oh,
We
okay.
heard that.
Nosh is behind a tree right now.
Nosh is taking a leak.
So, Corinne, would you accompany us across the bridge and let's kind of set up shop temporarily in the Grovewarden compound?
Should we hoist you on shoulders or what?
No, we can walk. Well,
I think we should hoist you.
Most of us can walk.
I'd love to see you try to hoist us all on shoulders also.
Oh, I'll take a ride. Sure.
They easily get Quinn up, Harlow and Nosh too, if they would allow it. Catriona, they have a bit more of a difficulty with you, but with enough people underfoot, yeah, they're able to lift you.
That's impressive as hell.
Mama dense, but she not impossible to move. And you all are able to make your way toward the bridge. Catriona, as you reach the stone remnants here on the west side of the city, it is almost deafening, and the sensation that you're feeling, you feel this call intensely.
I would get off of shoulders as we got close to it.
Ruby, did you hear what the message that was sent to you?
I didn't seem to think she did.
Ruby, you had another message from your brother?
The one that isn't
of course.
He very clearly drunkenly was inquiring about your whereabouts and ended it with okay, just making sure you heard.
That face made it look like she knew.
I heard. I didn't hear
responded.
where he actually is. That was the only thing I couldn't really.
He didn't say.
That figures, of course.
I'm guessing a tavern.
Nick, is it the bridge or is it under the slipstream?
It feels like it's the bridge itself, and as you kind of follow the sensation, you are drawn to one of the archways that make up the support structure of this bit of remnant, and you sense at a keystone on the top of one of these archways, yourself drawn to it, and as you touch it, like you just said, the sensation finally abates, and you hear a familiar voice in your head, Eithrig, saying, "Fucking finally, Catriona, heed the fucking call."
Yeah, well, I'm here. Sorry, it's a bit chaotic in Stonebridge right now.
Yes, so we hear. We haven't heard from you.
I've been a bit busy.
Elaborate.
I would give a very cut and dry explanation of what happened to Ewing and the people I was sent to find. Which I think I told them about the 3 already. And then I would give a very bare bones explanation of how the Grovewardens lost control of the city. And
What did Ewing and the others... What were they... What did they learn? Have you learned what they learned?
Not yet, I don't think. I think I learned who wanted to know. And I've learned at least what looks like who was trying to stop them. But
You
I don't know
haven't
where they
encountered
came from.
any operatives from the other side of things, have you?
For my own benefit, would he be meaning Zealoids?
Yeah, she's talking about zealots, because that's what, from what you were setting out on in the beginning, was that's what Ewing was investigating, was the zealoid cell.
No, they've been very quiet.
That does not bring comfort to me and to the others. Well, you have accomplished what you were charged with. For that, your people thank you. At this juncture, we believe that it is in your best interest and ours if you return to your station here in Deadstone.
Sorry, what? You're cutting out. What was that?
Catriona, you are relieved of your duties in the fields, and you may return to Deadstone at once.
Right, okay. I mean, it's an awful long way. I'll be there as soon as I can.
We shall see you in
Take
a
my
10
hand
day.
off the stone.
Excellent.
Fuck.
Damn.
Right, Quinn, you want to go set up a council?
Yeah, let's have the council meeting this evening. I think in the meantime, let's do a little exploration of what we didn't see of the compound, and maybe actually spend a little time in the city rallying those who, are on the right side of this.
The right side of this, okay. Sure.
So
Well,
I
left
want to
side.
just let Corinne know, but please make it known who the companions are, so that all understand that this wasn't the work of one person.
Hey,
as we're
Quinn,
moving through the city, they should understand that these are not. None of us were working with Relton.
Will you leave me off that list for now?
Sure.
Thank you.
Understood. Quinn, I gotta say, after everything you've done here, far from home, and given the state of you, I mean, don't you think you're a bit long in the root?
It's about that time for a turning of seasons. That's for sure. We've been on the road and preoccupied, but I'm a little late actually with my ceremony, if that's what you're referring to.
I think it's time to shed the season of youth and step into what lies ahead of you in adulthood proper. What are you thinking? Tonight? Before? After?
I think tonight should be a night of celebration, and I think that would fit quite well. So maybe before we actually go to the council, we can have a small ceremony in the Grovewardens compound, and then afterwards, it's time to celebrate.
We'll make preparations.
Thank you.
Okay. And as you have kind of given Rin a job here to get things ready for these events, you guys have a moment here where you've got time once you across the bridge to do whatever it is you feel you need to do.
Is the compound largely in the same state it was in when we last saw it? Has it been looted?
In terms of the exterior, you're seeing largely the same. There is, on the grounds as you approach, you see the grove. You see that there's a stables and several edifices. A grand esplanade with courtyards and gardens. The main structure itself, there is smoke that is kind of pouring out of a couple of windows. It looks as if the ousting of the Green Guard and the Grovewardens maybe was not met with total peace.
So, do we still have? I know Corinne has gone off to do with some tasks. Are there other Scorchbark renegades that have stuck around?
Sure, yeah. If you want some of them to have lingered, they can have.
Okay. And I think we want to go about, at least Quinn is interested in sort of assessing, what is the state and the serviceability of the compound as it stands.
Yeah.
Put down any fires, anything like that.
Sure.
Start, if there are, bodies around, start to actually move them out. Things like
Certainly.
that.
And I'll give you a rundown of what the compound includes. Largely, as you inspect things, it has been ransacked or pilfered and plundered. They got what they could take while they were on the way out. Some of the things have been destroyed, but there are, as you spend some time here navigating the halls and the grounds, I'm just going to send you a list of what is there. And we're going to operate under the idea, with the exception of Relton's chamber and his office, that the spaces here are need to be outfitted or repaired and restored to their state. But within the Great Hall itself, you would find a kitchen, a dining hall, a pantry and larder, a library, a cellar, all sorts of suites. Of course, Relton's spaces that were protected by his magical lock and key. There is a teleportation circle and a rookery or corvidary where messages could be sent and received. On the grounds themselves, in addition to the gardens, there's an armory, a greenhouse, a laboratory, stables, and the residence for the groundskeeper, and then that grove itself that you recall from before.
Excellent. And all of the compound really exists on this side of the bridge, right? The other was just gatehouses or things like
Correct.
that. Got it. Excellent. All right, and Relton's bedroom that remained undisturbed during the sort of exiting of the Grovewardens.
Yep. That is, you guys still have the key for that. As far as you know, the soul key.
So the statue is intact, hasn't been damaged in any way?
Yes. Precious is still there. Nosh, you feel a prickle at the back of your head again. That static fills your ears. Well, fucking out of gold now. So, I guess you don't want to see me. I guess you don't want to have cheers with your brother. I guess it's just I'm alone in this world again. And fucking and just kind of babbles off. Again, not telling you where he is.
Hey, Nosh, I think he's at the office that you...
I think he's drunk and is right next to it and has been wasting all of his money is what he is.
Yep.
And just
probably.
can't even tell me where he is. I'm not even responding to him.
Where's the closest Western Union?
Yeah, where is the closest place? Because I need to go find it ASAP because he's going to do something stupid. I can just feel it.
Going to.
He is doing something stupid. Maybe we should just say that. So I would like to find him if possible. That was one thing I was going to say is I need to find Dion and figure out what he's got into. But I'm also like, if other things need to be handled, that's fine too. So please let me know.
I think until this evening, we're okay. So I think we ought to recollect your brother in whatever state that he's in.
Just bring him back here.
Happy to do so. If I just knew where the idiot was, it would be really great.
We know where the office for... we walked past it previously, didn't we?
The dispatch,
I
but he's
probably
drinking
did,
somewhere
yeah.
else.
But he just sent a dispatch.
Oh, right.
Yeah, he sure did.
So he can't be far from there.
So Nosh, if you
Let's
want, I can go
go.
with you, and I know he would have some item that I would recognize, right, on his
Oh,
person.
certainly.
So
Well, I mean,
guess
if everybody
see
wants
much
to come, I'd be fine with me. I don't want to keep you guys from doing other things if you want. It shouldn't be too long for us to find him.
Let's go find your brother, Gion.
So I'm going to leave
Oh,
word
don't
with the
say
Scorchguard
that.
renegades that they should effectively occupy the compound.
Yeah, and you see that had already begun. Scorchbarks and other Teora and Namasi as well, that had kind of flooded into this space, and it would have taken you guys some time to go through and kind of inventory the spaces here. That wouldn't have been a matter of minutes, but of hours. But Nosh, you may have peeled off before then. So Nosh, where are you heading?
Last
Where
he
the
told
rest
us,
of you-
he
or all of you
said,
heading?
well, he said he was on the west
The
side?
Western Dispatch Office.
With the Western Dispatch Office. So that's where I'm going to head first and see what clues I can find from there, you know?
Okay. And so backtracking across the bridge, heading back to Uptown, you are able to make it to the exterior of the dispatch office. The sentiment here has grown in this idea of the remnants are the ones who liberated the city. There are bonfires and there's music playing. People are dancing and drinking in the early afternoon here. The dispatch office, or the doors are wide open, and you see the hippo Namasi, who is like the editor of it, has his shirt unbuttons to the last button, is swaggering with drunkenness and says, "The remnant himself."
You want to ask about your brother?
Hello.
Yeah, another story to spin and sell.
No, I'm looking for my brother. Looks very similar to me. Came by to get some messages sent out to me. Not that long ago.
He just kept coming in there, and we gave him the messages free of charge.
How gracious of you! Thank you. I'm trying to find him now, and I'm not sure where he's wandered off to. You wouldn't have.
He's over at the two-headed mark. He was with a little fella, Fijian.
Fuck.
You wouldn't happen to. You know what? No, it's fine. It's fine. Thank you. Thank you.
You don't have a brother anymore.
It's one
Appreciate
less.
it. I'll enjoy your revelry. Bye now. Yeah. And I'm just literally gonna walk out and just like, no, we can go now. We can go now. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
We'll find him tomorrow.
Where are we going?
We're going to find Dion, but you don't have to come, Harlow. You can stay with Kat and you guys can chill here because there's gonna be somebody you don't really like there.
Maybe stoned Harlow gets along with Eggnog.
Really likes Eggnog.
I was wondering about that actually.
He's
No,
fascinated by his stories.
fascinated by him.
That Peter or Nom.
I think maybe we'll go find like that little quiet like patch of trees by the bridge for Harlow to have just a chill time and get out of the party.
And we'll meet you guys there in just a little bit. It's not gonna take long. Just
I
gotta
don't
pull
need a
in.
babysitter.
By this point, Harlow is certainly coming down, and is functional again. There's like still that like when you turn your head too fast, or like you catch sight of a particularly fascinating cloud.
Actually, we probably should go find Dion because I think now would be the best time to go ahead and murder Hegnog. before he gets us killed.
I am not on board with murdering Hegnog.
I honestly don't think it's going to be possible to kill him. Personally.
Maybe he'll disappear before we get there.
Yeah,
He does seem to do that.
maybe Dion will also explode.
Well, hopefully that's not a possibility anymore.
Harlow.
But
No, we don't wish explosion on any more of my siblings.
No, I'm saying because everybody around Hegnog dies.
We haven't
And
died.
like Nosh kind of freezes because he didn't
True.
really remember that was kind of part of Hegnog. So he's like,
Nosh
totally,
almost died.
Just, starting to freak out. Like, wait, I need to go find Dion right now. Like right now. I need to go find my brother. He's in a bad position.
We ask around for the name of that pub.
Two-headed mark. Yeah, and it doesn't take you long to find it. It's here in Uptown. And upon entrance, you see that this seems to be an Effigian joint. On the east side, there was one such tavern that you heard that Ormans, the Effigian counselor, frequented, but this seems to be the west side equivalent. And standing on the bar, regaling a crowd that is half listening, half not, is Hagnod in just the absolute peak of his of his existence here, just talking about, and I swear to the old gods and the new gods and every god that could be and might be, that I saw them come out of that courthouse like bats out of hell, and they said to me, Hagnod, my best friend, if it weren't for the lessons that you taught us on the battlefield and in the bedroom, then we would have never been able to free innocent Namasi from the smear job that the Grovewardens were perpetrating. They said, go and spread our word that we are the champions. And they said, we ought to be called the bastards of Stonebridge because we don't give a shit. And he just keeps regaling this his version of the story of you telling him to go spread the word.
Please let me. Please let me. Please let me. Please let me.
not quite so publicly.
Nosh, you don't see Dion, but you clearly see Hagnon.
Can I go up to the barkeep? Not Hagnog, mind you.
Yeah.
The barkeep, and be like, hi, I'm looking for a fox Namasi. Looks like me. He goes by the name Dion. He was in here earlier having some drinks.
Joyous day, friends. And suddenly the head of this effigy and bartender rotates 180 degrees, and you see a second face pop up in its place. Says, yeah, I've seen him. Passed out. Back room.
Thank you. And Nosh leaves some gold on the bar and then starts going to the back room looking for Dion.
Head
Just like
rotates
nodding
again.
to Quinn.
Obliged.
I'll be five, just be right back. And he scampers off back to the back to get Dion.
And you see in a small, it's not even a room, it's a cupboard, essentially, attached to the kitchen, passed out in just a pile of sacks of flour and sugar and salt, with his pants half down, is Dion, ass up in the air.
Amazing.
Wait, you guys wear pants?
No.
They Donald Duck it.
And you see Dion starts kind of twitching and mumbling in his sleep.
I'm gonna pull out my pan and my ladle and just
fucking wolf.
Right by his head, just really loud, just banging the crap out of my own pan and ladle, and just bang, 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 right by his head. then I'm gonna just hit him. Don't wake up.
Nosh, can you roll a perception check?
Oh, possibly. Oh, let's see.
Nice.
Ooh. He's mumbling something. He doesn't seem to register. Like, he is so absurdly, insanely drunk. You know that he couldn't see you even if he was sober. But you're able to piece together some of what he's saying. You catch, Wolfman, lady, what does it mean? Not a word. Wolf boy, cry. Marred. Nosh. Roll a history check for me.
Could have been worse.
You've heard this word before. When you ventured out from Midhaven with Jubilee, the Teoran woman, she told you a story of the shifting sands of Karaharoa and a mythical place sought by many, the city of Mard.
Yeah.
And now it is on Dion's lips. And at this recognition, there is this sensation, a sort of chill that kind of runs down your spine, Nosh. Why does Dion know this? What does it mean? And Dion flops for a moment, and then he grows still. He exhales deeply and sits up. He turns and he looks at you, Nosh. And there's a smile on his face, but it's a strange smile. It's not his own. And he looks at you as if he sees you, really sees you. And when he speaks, it's not his voice. It is his voice, but the inflection, the tenor of it is off. The words are not his own. Hush. Finally, we meet in the waking world.
Knew I recognized that voice. Knew I recognized that tone.
You've been traipsing, splashing. What did you learn in the sea of doors?
Well, I learned that Mama had her own door that I was somehow connected to, but that was not the first door that I was led to. I was led to a door that sounded like it housed all of those I care for. But peeking around that door didn't really answer. But then again, how do you even know I was looking at doors?
Gosh. It's my business to know. I am the first to have plucked thread, to have pulled the jam from the waters, to have crossed the threshold. It is only by the sweat of my brow, the toil of my labor, the fervor of my spirit that you two were able. The only reason you're here now.
Why are you doing this through Dion, though? Why not meet in a dream again? What's the significance, and why does he other than being my brother, relate to this?
Sure. Tell yourself that. Nosh, I come to you now because soon the word will spread. You will hear from mouths, from songs, the joy that is spreading. Truth of it will touch you, and you will know it to be true, because when they speak and when they sing and they will speak of me, Nosh, for I am about to awaken. They will call me many things: the risen, the awoken, the dreamer. All of them true, all of them me, but none of them whole. Nosh, find me. Follow the song. Seek the dream. Seek the truth. Do you know what you are, Nosh? No. But you will. There will be reckoning, and it will be glorious, because you will bear the thread, as you already have, not for one, but for all, Nosh.
Okay.
Come. Come. I am waiting with open arms and open hearts. We have so much work to do.
Do we? Okay. Well, gotta wrap up some stuff here. Would like my brother back to get started. And we'll get right on that once we're done settling everything here. I'm sure I'll hear word, as you've already stated. The dreamer, right?
Among many.
Ah, yes.
Bye, Nosh, for now.
I'm sure we'll meet again soon.
And I will savor it. Dion flops back down and is unconscious again.
Like, and now she's gonna walk out to go get Kat or Quinn or somebody else to help lift her brother up.
Kat is literally like
Quinn's
waiting
not your
outside
guy.
the door.
Hey, Kat. Yeah.
Let's say toast.
Yep. I just
Mumbling
over the shoulder.
nonsense.
Thanks. Shoulder. Yep. Great. Thanks.
It's like a sack of potatoes.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, you've been carrying a lot of people today.
Did not pull his pants up.
Fine. It's fine. It's what he deserves. It's what he gets. Kat.
Yeah.
You wouldn't happen to recognize a being called the Dreamer, would you? Does that sound familiar at all?
No.
Don't think it does. No.
Okay.
Does it? I don't think so.
Well, you know that thing that's going on with people that I know, like
Yeah.
me? I've been having dreams. They didn't have to do with the hag lady. I'm not gonna. Ugh. It was like I was back and forth for a bit, but another entity is like there in my dreams. And now they've decided to possess the drunk idiot you're carrying on your shoulder and give me an actual message in the waking world. I just...
Okay. What do they want? What was their message?
They can't wait to meet me in person. Apparently.
Do we know where?
Well, I would guess. I'm not really sure how accurate it is, but it could be in the desert, far north of here. In
It's a hell of a long way to go on, I guess.
yeah, I think Dion might have some extra information about that because he was the one mumbling before he got all weirdly like.
Shut the fuck up.
I love it so much. Okay. Fantastic.
Yeah, we'll talk with the others about it. It's just weird. I just had to tell somebody before I completely just like it's just really strange. I don't know.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, anyways, we'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Something clues. He said clues. They said it said. I have no gender for this thing.
Thank you for sharing.
The thing said songs would tell, and I would know the truth when it was sealed to me. See. I knew it'd make you look perk. Songs. See, I'm just thinking the songs with the thing and the waking, and I'm just very.
Yep.
They said they were asleep, and they're waking up, and they're so excited to meet me. They're not going to be complete. They're being called by different names. It's very confusing.
Do you trust this person?
Yeah, no. Yes, no. I don't really know. It hasn't hurt me.
Well, that
That's
was
all
all
I
of the
can say.
answers at once. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to go to this person?
No. Yeah,
Okay.
not really.
Well, no, we're back with. Sure.
I think
We
it's
can
going to
have a
end up being
party.
kind of like inevitable at the same time. Like it's going to end up happening whether I realize it or not type thing. I don't really know though. I feel like
Okay.
eventually it's going to happen, you know? What I mean? I don't really know. No,
I mean, I don't think you're going to accidentally go to the desert, so
that's
you're probably going to have to make some active choices here.
yeah. I'll just go the other direction. It's fine.
You're going to run away from it.
I don't really know anymore.
Are you drunk?
No, I'm just really, really confused.
Okay, just checking. That's been all
Really
right.
confused because also my brother is still very drunk, and I still don't
That's true.
understand if it was like not really the thing or was Dion being a little shit. You know, it's
But like for him to have been a little shit, he would have had to like know that you were having these dreams.
right, which no one else.
Did you tell him?
No,
Did you tell anyone?
no.
Okay. Why is everyone keeping secrets? We need to talk about this.
Well, it wasn't. I thought it just had to do with like waking people, and it didn't
That's
seem
cat.
important with the hag thing. And we were on the journey to get information, and it was like it wasn't important at the time. And so much happened in such short amount of time. It's only been a week.
That's true. You know, that's a fair point.
Anyways, we can talk. I'll talk more
We
about
should-
it with others.
You know what? We should talk to everybody. We should have like a team meeting.
I think
that would be
having a team meeting would be important.
valuable.
We're the remnant now.
God, yeah, we have a name.
Right. Yeah. It's gonna be. It'll be fine. It's fine. It's fine. You still got all the gold, right? We got all that gold that we kind of.
Uh-huh.
Great.
Do you think we're gonna have to convince Quinn to not stay here and run a city?
I don't think he would take too much convincing not to do that. But at the same time, we're gonna have to make sure he doesn't get roped into it inadvertently, probably.
Okay.
So, is Harlow sobering up? Was she? I couldn't.
She's doing better. She's just
It was a little freaky having her call me by Gion's name. Couple times. It's a little much. But let's get out here and get back over to the others, and we'll just have a meeting about it.
yeah. Okay.
Quinn,
Thanks.
Harlow, what have you two been doing while that was happening?
Shopping.
Okay.
So Quinn, upon entering the tavern, beelined it for Hegnog, arms open wide, and Egg, immediately greeted him, and then tried to order a drink.
That guy. Clearly doesn't remember your name.
Nice.
I was just talking about you guys.
I know. We heard your story. It was close, not 100% true, but close.
Well, I like to think that you guys were pretty hopped up on adrenaline, so you're probably misremembering a lot of the details.
you might
I
be
was
right.
able to take a step back and kind of view things as an observer.
You very well may be right, and maybe my memory will get clearer if I have a pint of ale. So Quinn bellies up to the bar and orders a pint of ale.
And the drinks are flowing. Quinn's got his ale.
And he buys a
Heg,
second one for Heg.
Ah, this is a man after my own heart. It doesn't really do much to me, but it's nice.
Well, enjoy it. You come and go. Chances are you won't be here by the time we get back.
It's a blessing and a curse, my friend.
What is it with that anyway? Like, when did that start happening?
That's a good question. Kind of like it's as far back as I can remember. But when I really sit down and think about it, when I sift through all of the great accomplishments that I've done, all of the triumphs that I've had, all of the people whose lives I've made better and whole, and I think back to my origins, all I remember is a light, a glow, and it's nice, but I don't know what's on the other side of it. But every now and then it sneaks up on me. And it just sort of, oh, yep, yeah, it's happening again. You see him looking down at his hands, turning them over, as he begins to glow. He says, well, Quinn, tell my story as I told yours. And after a few moments, you see him beginning to fade.
See you soon, Heg.
I'll probably need to ask you your name again. And Hagnata is gone.
Nice. No, I see Nosh coming out with
Catriona and Dion.
Fiona and Dion. Yeah.
Meanwhile, Harlow has been shopping. What is Harlow in the market for?
Jewelry?
Okay. As you're at the bar, you see this Ephigean bartender with the rotating head has a ring on his finger that is just exceptional and titanic, but it is very much looks to almost be part of him. It's the jewelry that's catching your eye here in this bar, Harlow.
Where did you get that?
This is an heirloom. It's exceedingly rare, and it's a personal effect, and you can admire it, but only from a distance. But if you want to, touch it, you could. If you're just very delicate, you could graze a finger at it. But it's very heavy, so I wouldn't trust you to hold it on your own.
Where did you buy it from?
I didn't buy it. It was given to me.
By who?
Aren't you full of questions? It was given to me by my mentor.
Did they make it?
I don't know.
Oh.
But it's pretty fucking sick.
Does it do anything? Do you cast rabbits out of it?
Cast rabbits? Why would I do that? That's insane.
I have a necklace that casts rabbits out of it.
All right, well, cool. Can I have it?
No, I was just wondering if your ring was cool too.
It is cool, but I think it's probably too heavy for you.
I'm pretty strong.
Try it on. They take the ring off their finger, and as they put it in your hand, you feel your hand sink under the weight of it. It is easily 10 pounds.
Oh, that's easy to hold for me. I'm strong.
Yes, but for a ring on your finger is another thing.
Yeah. Okay. It's not what I'm looking for. It was cool.
Are you in the market for a ring?
No, I just was gonna go shopping,
Well,
I think.
there's more shops popping up all the time on the bridge.
On the bridge?
On the bridge.
Oh, I'm probably gonna go there then. Thank you.
Have fun.
Gotta go hunt down the rest of the party.
All right.
We should go shopping on the bridge.
We've still got some time, right, before evening.
Well,
You do.
yeah.
We have to walk that way anyway.
Yeah.
So what might we find by way of shops, vendors?
Oh, all sorts of things that we could spend hours and hours and hours role-playing through, but I think that's probably not the best use of our time. I think what might be a good idea is I will send you all a list of vendors, and we can maybe in between sessions do some shopping, because stream, you don't want to watch 3 hours of us haggling, do you? Do you? You don't. We can we'll share with you the highlights, but otherwise, I think this maybe is a good place to stop, as it's getting a bit late, and we'll pick up with Quinn's ceremony next time.
Sounds great. Thank you, stream.
We're
Thanks
the
for watching.
heroes of the city.
The heroes of Stonebridge.
We're the remnant heroes of the city. Come back and see what chaos we come up with next.
See you next week. We hope.
We hope. Fingers crossed.